Welcome back to Greyberg. Black holes, the most mysterious and misunderstood objects in the universe. For decades, they've captivated our imaginations and terrified us in equal measure. Hollywood says they'll suck you into oblivion, pop culture calls them cosmic vacuum cleaners, but how much of what you think you know is actually true? And how much of it is pure myth? Today, we're diving deep into the science of black holes, exploring how they form, what makes them unique, and debunking the biggest misconceptions about them. At their core, black holes are simple. They're regions of space where gravity is so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape. This happens when an enormous amount of mass is packed into an extremely tiny space, creating an object with unimaginable density. There are a few ways black holes can form: the collapse of massive stars, mergers of neutron stars, or even the direct collapse of gas clouds in the early universe. They can range in size too, from tiny black holes just a few times the mass of our Sun, to supermassive giants millions or even billions of times heavier. There are three main types of black holes. First, stellar mass black holes, formed from dying stars which weigh between 3 to 200 times the Sun's mass. Next, supermassive black holes. These monsters, found at the centers of galaxies, can weigh billions of solar masses. Sagittarius A, the one in the center of our Milky Way, is a perfect example. And finally, the elusive intermediate mass black holes. Long thought to exist but only recently confirmed, astronomers found compelling evidence for one in the globular cluster Omega Centauri, weighing about 8,200 times the Sun's mass. These are the missing link between stellar and supermassive black holes, and the discovery opens a new chapter in our understanding of the cosmos. Now, let's bust the biggest myth about black holes, that they're giant space vacuums sucking up everything in sight. It's simply not true. If you replaced our Sun with a black hole of the same mass, Earth would continue orbiting it as usual, no sucking involved. Black holes don't magically pull everything in. Gravity works the same way it does for stars and planets. It's just much stronger near the black hole's event horizon, the point of no return. And what about spaghettification? While it's true you'd get stretched like pasta if you ventured too close, that's because of tidal forces, not because the black hole is sucking you in. These forces are extreme because black holes are both incredibly massive and compact. So, how do we know black holes are real? Scientists have never seen one directly, but their presence is undeniable through indirect evidence. We've detected gravitational waves from black hole mergers, X-ray emissions from material heating as it falls towards a black hole, and the motions of stars orbiting invisible points like Sagittarius A at our galaxy's center. And in 2019, astronomers captured this, the shadow of a supermassive black hole surrounded by glowing gas. This groundbreaking image offered direct visual evidence of what we'd theorized for decades. Now, here are some mind-blowing facts about black holes that you might not know. Black holes can shrink over time through something called Hawking radiation, a process where they lose tiny amounts of mass. They can also power quasars, the brightest objects in the universe, by feeding on surrounding material. And they can slingshot nearby objects to incredible speeds, sometimes ejecting stars from galaxies entirely. Speaking of ejection, the newly confirmed intermediate mass black hole in Omega Centauri was discovered thanks to hypervelocity stars flung away by the black hole's immense gravity. Black holes are far more fascinating and less terrifying than the myths make them out to be. They're not cosmic monsters, but rather natural products of physics that help shape the universe as we know it. As our tools improve from the James Webb Space Telescope to next-gen observatories, who knows what secrets black holes will reveal next. Thanks for watching. If you've learned something new or had a black hole myth busted, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy watching content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.